Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to the blog. It's Wednesday, so I hope you're surviving the week. I know it's been a rough couple of weeks out there, and sending all my prayers out to everyone affected by the most recent string of tragedies, the fires in Northern California. So here's a little cheer for the day. After all the story blogs, I've decided it's finally time to write my own story. And this story is inspired by a lot of things I love. Animals, a very special person who I think you'll recognize if you have been listening along. And I was having a conversation on Sunday with a friend, and actually I don't even really know what we were saying, but something came up about a rabbit wanting to swim, and then it just went from there. So I'm not going to be reading you the ending. I'm hoping in my dream world that this book will be published eventually, and I'm working on an artist for some illustrations because, whoa, really my not strong suit. I do not, no drawing, bad. You wouldn't want to see that. But I hope you enjoy I will call it 3/4 of the story that I'm going to reveal, and it's just been really fun to see this kind of come to life. So thanks for joining along, and hope you enjoy. Once upon a time, in a big, beautiful forest, there lived a young rabbit named Gwen. Gwen was a very happy bunny. She loved to run and hop and chase her friends. Her favorite snack was the crunchy orange carrots from her mother's garden. Even though Gwen loved her life, she always felt like there was something missing. Every afternoon, right before her mother called her home for dinner, Gwen would hop over to the meadow and watch the fish swimming happily in the stream. Their tails flicked quickly back and forth, propelling them through the water with ease, and the colors of their scales glinted beautiful rainbows in the sun. To Gwen, it seemed almost magical. Even though she could run and jump and dig, something about the way the fish slipped effortlessly through the water seemed so much more exciting. She always wondered if she could ever learn to swim. One evening at dinner, Gwen told her mother how she admired the fish each day. Her mother frowned and warned her not to go too close to the stream. "You could fall in, and rabbits weren't made for swimming," she scolded. But Gwen felt drawn to the fish and began to spend more and more time watching them. When her friends asked her to play, she would say, "Maybe tomorrow. I want to watch the fish today." Her friends were confused about why she was more interested in the fish than playing with them. They felt hurt and eventually gave up asking her to play. Instead, they began to tease her and told her she was weird for spending so much time at the stream. One day, as Gwen admired the fish, she decided she had wasted enough time watching them swim, and finally she felt brave enough to try it for herself. Slowly, she inched her way towards the water and got her paws a little wet. She called out a friendly hello to the fish as they swam by and continued to wade in deeper. But suddenly the swirling water began to pull Gwen towards the middle of the stream. She tried desperately to make it back to shore, but her small paws and short kicks seemed to be getting her nowhere. Gwen was frightened and cried out for help. Just as she started to grasp for air, she felt something behind her pushing her upwards and slowly back to shore. She flopped down on the dirt and let out a sigh of relief. She rubbed her eyes and looked up at an unfamiliar shape standing over her. "You okay?" asked a quiet voice. "Yes, I think I will be," said Gwen. "Thank you for saving me." "I didn't save you. I just helped you get back." "I couldn't have done it without you," Gwen said. "Who are you, and what's that hump on your back?" "My name's Audrey, and that hump is my shell." "I've never seen a fish like you before," said Gwen. "I'm not a fish," laughed Audrey. "I'm a turtle." "But you can swim in the water and walk on land," Gwen said, surprised. "Yes, because I'm a reptile. I can do both." After that day, Gwen and Audrey became fast friends. They spent most of their time near the stream, making forts in the reeds and singing silly songs. Gwen introduced Audrey to carrots, and Audrey introduced Gwen to the fish. Eventually, the summer weather cooled into fall, and the leaves began to change. The days grew shorter, and Gwen's time playing near the stream was coming to an end as winter approached. As Audrey and Gwen talked about hibernation, they realized it would be a few months before they would see each other again. Gwen had never said goodbye to a friend before because her other friends were rabbits and they all lived together in the burrow. "Why were you in the stream that day, Gwen?" Audrey asked. Gwen was surprised. She realized she had never actually talked about it. "I wanted to swim," she admitted, a little embarrassed. "But you can run and jump and dig," said Audrey. "Why would you ever want to swim?" "Because I wanted to try something new," said Gwen, "and it looked like fun." The two friends said their goodbyes and went their separate ways. Audrey swam to the other side of the stream where her family was waiting, and Gwen hopped back to the burrow in the forest. During the winter, Gwen realized how lonely it was now that she didn't spend time with her other rabbit friends. She longed for spring to come so she could play with Audrey again. So on the first day of spring, Gwen hopped as fast as she could to the stream to look for Audrey. She was already there waiting for her. "And I have an idea," she said excitedly. "Hop on my back." "What? Why?" said Gwen. "I'll just slip right off." "Just try it," said Audrey. "You'll see." Gwen hopped up carefully but slid off a few times before she managed to get her balance. Once she felt ready, Audrey began walking towards the water. "What are you doing?" cried Gwen. "Trust me," said Audrey, and she slipped slowly into the stream. I won't say the end, the almost end. All right, so thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the beginning of our story and look forward to hopefully sharing the rest of it with you soon. Take care of yourself, friends, and take care of each other. Love first, always. Be kind and be gentle, even if you do not understand where someone else is coming from. Take a minute, take a thought, and open your heart. Be aware. Love to you all. Look forward to seeing you again soon. And yeah, I think that's all there is to say for today. I'll see you soon. Namaste.